because I have also been supernaturally healed by God. When I was in high school, I was dating a guy, and this one weekend we went to his family farm. And while we were at his family farm, we shot guns. Now, I had never shot guns before, and I was only like 17, so I didn't know that you were supposed to wear ear protection when you shot guns. And this guy that I was dating didn't give me ear protection. So I shot a pistol a few times, and on our way back to Oklahoma City, I remember telling him, I can't fully hear out of my left ear. And at the time, he was like, oh, don't worry about it. It'll eventually come back. But it never came back. So I had permanent hearing loss from that experience and was partially deaf in my left ear. I would say I could probably hear about 50% out of my left ear. And I remember it was really frustrating because, like, when I would go eat with people, you know how it sounds when your ears are plugged and you're eating and you can like hear everything in your mouth? It's super loud. That was what it was like every time I would go eat with people. I would have to stop eating just so I could hear what other people were saying. And my hearing in my left ear was like that from the time I was 17 until I was 22. So fast forward, I'm 22 and I'm in my first year at Bethel School of Supernatural Ministry. So I was at home goofing around with my roommates when one of my roommates, who I have actually had featured on this podcast, her name is Jenna Winston, said she wanted to pray for my ear. And I was like, yeah, please pray for my ear. I would love to have my hearing back. So she came over to me from across the room and she went to pray for my ear. And when she went to pray for my ear, the Holy Spirit hit her and she started laughing over my ear, and we all started laughing. And as we were laughing, I felt this hot liquid draining from my ear. And it felt so real that I actually asked Jenna, do you see something draining out of my ear? Because I feel this like hot liquid draining out of my ear. And Jenna said, no, I don't see anything. And I was like feeling my ear because it literally felt like it was there. And she was like, it must be happening in the spirit and we just can't see it with our naked eyes. So after that happened, I could hear perfectly out of my left ear. I remember driving around Reading the next day and hearing all the sounds, plugging my right ear, hearing all the sounds. I remember eating and being able to eat while hearing everything. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can hear. So basically, my hearing in my left ear has been perfect ever since then. So I was instantly supernaturally healed by God of partial deafness. So not only have I witnessed other people getting miraculously healed by God, but I myself have been miraculously healed by God.